Okay guys, we're going to talk about on this Rethinking Reality, what is real? Okay, let's get into this. Dr. Robert Cassar, eartheracademy.com. Okay, what is real? Okay, what is real, Hodo? You don't know? Because everything's what? Belief? It's all what you know? It's all what you've been told? It's all hearsay? Okay, well, we're going to get into this, okay? What is real? So I'm going to go down and feed some of the animals. It's going to show you, okay, what is real. Just one part of it, right? Everything's real, just to let you sort of know what's going on. What are you scared? He's scared of the tripod, and he's seeing himself in the glass here. So, you know, here, let me go outside for a second before we go down. Now, what is real? Remember, everything is real, isn't it? Okay, I'm real, right? Even though you're looking at me through a digital interface, I'm real right here, right? You can touch me, you can maybe smell me, you can maybe see a different part of me, right? Maybe all of me. But when you're looking at because remember, real is very subjective. Very subjective, okay? So again, let's get into this. What is real? Just like in the Matrix, right? You see Morpheus is talking to Neo and he's telling him that what is real, right? Everything you're seeing is a refraction of light, and basically your eyes turn this refraction of light, what you see here with these colors and all this really cool stuff, into some type of form of consciousness, right? Remember, electrochemical reactions, everything is not real, right? I smell a fart, and I'm only smelling maybe the vibration of that fart, really. Because that's all it is, right? It's a frequency, vibration, light. So what is real? Let's just go down to our lower levels here, because remember, it's a multi-dimensional system here. Nobody knows what's really going on, but we can see the things that God made. And who's God? Is it a guy with a beard? Is it a Buddha master, right? Who is it? Okay. How about the creator of some type of magical realm? Look, see the duckies right there? Some magical realm. Where'd those come from? Who designed those Peking ducks? To be able to breed, make a nest, to be able to follow what their pheromones tell them, right? They just have a minimal program, but their program's intact. You'll get this once I get through this a little bit more, so stay with me. Okay, so let's say any type of animal, okay, like the birds right here and the trees. Okay, mama's feeding her children right there, the canary. Hey, little guys, mom's feeding his two children, or her children. Okay, how did she learn how to do that? Okay, did you go to school? Look, she's feeding them. Oh, how cute. There you go. I don't know if you can see that. So we can get it. There you go, show us. What a beautiful sight. Again, what is real? This is real, what you're looking at right now. Remember, their software programs are totally intact. Totally intact. Now, are humans real? Yeah, they're real. And when you look at them not through this interface, they're not, right? It's a digital format of them. But you still think they're real. But are humans real? Think about this. Remember, you're born with amnesia. And what does that mean? That means you're born with, well, not a thought in your mind, right? Don't know how to do anything. Wipe your arse in the right direction. You don't know how to walk. You don't know how to talk, right? And if you learn how to talk over here, you could mimic these words in maybe Japanese, Italian, or whatever, right? And if you live over here, you'll learn these types of things that everybody else does around you. So humans are software programmed attached. Why? Because they have amnesia. They have a hard drive, right? It's their body. That's your hard drive, guys. Remember, your body's a computer. It's an organic computer. And the software programs, when you're born on this place here, this realm, okay? Yeah, and I'm walking sideways, right? Okay, when you're born on this realm, what do you think happens? Okay? Did you know how to do anything when you came here? No, we had to teach you how to do everything. Like I said, even wipe your arse, maybe, if your mama taught you right, in the right direction. What to eat, right? Okay. Do you know how to build a house? Do you know how to make a nest? Do you even know, if we didn't tell you to be able to put the penis in the vagina? Do you really think you would have figured that out? Really? Okay, so humans are socially engineered creatures. They're born with amnesia, right? They're real people, but their minds are organized in a fashion that basically makes them easy to, you can say, well, control. You can say to say that all the people with amnesia believe that you came from a monkey. All the people with amnesia believe, again, I'm walking sideways. All the people with amnesia believe that that power that we have up there, of course, is what they say it is. Maybe it's high voltage resonance instead of just, well, high voltage, right? That's another story. Remember, we forget about believe, okay? We think we know since we went to school. And we have been engineered. Remember, you came from a monkey. All the theories, even the theory of how a blade of grass works. Yeah, you can name it, you can watch it, okay? Again, we don't know, nobody knows. Forget about what a blade of grass is. I have to cover the mic. But what about this machine, this dream machine? I'm dreaming my hand right now, right? Okay, that's a magnificent God machine, isn't it? Just like the animals with a software program totally intact. We're gonna go pretty soon here, Hodo. We're gonna feed everybody, feed my girls. Okay? So, again, think of the animals, think of the birds, think of the parasites, okay? Do you think they go to school to learn what they do, to be able to survive, replicate, okay? Do as they do? It's a program, just like in the Matrix, okay? When Neo's talking to the Oracle, does that crow, that black bird, everything has a program, doesn't it? Yes, it does, okay? And we as humans, remember, we think we're real, and we are, physically. You've been bioengineered and hybridized, right? GMO'd. Okay, but your mind, okay, is not real. No, it's not, because it didn't know anything here. And we're supposed to be the smart, intelligent species. Maybe the ones with amnesia are the easiest species to control, especially when we teach these ones on this side of the plane, right, the planet, these things, and these ones on this side, okay, and make sure that they can't speak each other's, tongue. And again, there's a lot of things to talk about. What is real? And I suggest that you watch the movie The Matrix a few times and forget about its entertainment. I just want you to sort of learn some of the things that are called parables, right? Okay. And it's really good. It'll help your mind know that you have a lot of belief in your head. You do. Remember, real wisdom comes with experience. That's it. All the rest is hearsay. Okay, except for math, reading, okay, arithmetic, reading, and writing. Those are pure skills. What do you think? History, his story? His story. History, right? Not her story, not Shim's story, she and him. Do you think that story is the truthful story? Why are you being graded on that? If it's just a story, okay? Even religions, remember, they're good stories, okay? They're good beliefs. What belief do you have, right? What faith do you have? What does your mind perceive as what you want to believe is the case, right? Okay, so when you have amnesia, what happens is that, okay, like I said, we're really easy to control. We have to put something in our minds to be able to feel that we have security. Not only you have a house security, food security, water, food and water shelter, okay, but you also need security because this place is weird. Nothing seems to be what they tell us it is, that it is. Remember, you came from a monkey, really. It means that you don't believe in a higher intelligent design. What do you think? All these trees, this flower behind me, like I said, I've said this a ton of times. Do you think the flowers here just came from nothing? That's what they tell you. You came from a piece of algae, right? From the Big Bang Theory. Okay, again, do you think the ducks just got duck feet just because? Come on, guys. Okay, do you think all the twin hoof species, right? The goats, the pigs, okay, all the African gazelles and the kudus and water buffaloes, right? They got twin hoofs. Okay? But they're all different and they don't interbreed, right? Finches and canaries are right here, okay? And sparrows. They're all the same size, but none of them interbreed. They all make different nests and, well, they all have different food supplies. Anyways, okay, what is real? I'm going to show you a couple things right now. I want you to realize in your mind's eye, just right now, open up another filter. Remember, don't confuse the beliefs that you have in your head right now, because it's just going to fight. It's duality of your own mind, right? Open up a new folder, and I want you to sort of put this in your mind. Everything that you know that's truthfully real is not of the city, okay? Remember, real. That's, again, a hard one to swallow. And the only way you could really sort of see this is that you go into nature and you see the order out of chaos that nature provides for everything. Look, do you think the coconut tree with all those coconuts up there just came from nothing? Okay. The coconut, of course, is the genetic blueprint to be able to make itself again, clone itself again. Remember, these are all clones. The Tahitian gardenia smells so good at night here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh. Soothes the soul, right? The nectar of the gods. Okay. And just know, like the lemon tree, the fruit tree, everything that you know that's in God's world, remember God technology, is real technology. Each one has its own specific program, its own software program. It knows everything it needs to know to be able to live. Okay? Like the deer knows everything it needs to know in order to replicate itself. What do you think, this just came from nothing? Kidney, liver, spleen, intestines, bacteria, tendons, ligaments, joints that don't have a true joint like your shoulder, and joints that have a true joint, okay, like your hips, really. And your pelvis and the 33 bones in your spine, the 75,000 miles that are in this machine. Okay, that's real, but the mind is not. And it's very hard for people to grab this. And if you have a PhD, guys, you know what? I feel for you. Piled higher and deeper, remember? You paid for all that nonsense in your head, all that belief, all that theory. And what is theory? Think about it. It's theater. It's all it is. So when someone tells you about the theory, just know it's like they're telling you a story that you would tell in a theater. It's the theater. And it's hard for people to grab this. It's because they feel like they've been duped, especially those with degrees. Remember, when you finish high school, okay, they know they got you, right? You're high. Okay? You had to be high to be able to graduate high school, to mimic back factual things that they told you, maybe not even true, doesn't matter. That's what they told you and that's what you studied on, and this is in your mind. So you can see easily how you start with the kindergartners, right, and you work your way up from 1st grade to 12th grade to get yourself the magical number, 13. The 13 years of indoctrination. Remember, you will know that you came from a monkey. But I know that you think you know you did. That's the best part. And people really, again, are too busy. You're either too sick, okay, which can be easily alleviated, okay, or you're too busy, too sick, or too poor. That's the system, right? System of suffering, SS. So, you know, what is real? Again, go in nature. And I want you to marvel at the God technology. And what is God? Nobody knows. Not a guy with a beard. Maybe, as they say, the son of God. Well, maybe I got a beard. Maybe I'm a son of God too, right? And so are you. Okay? Maybe the son of God is the S-U-N of God. Everything that's around us. The son of God. Hey, check it out. Look. Real clouds. Real clouds. I want you to look in your skies, guys, and see if you got clouds like these. These are real clouds, cumulus clouds. Not ones called cirrus clouds. Those are aerosols. Okay, but these are real clouds. That's what they look like. They all move independently a little bit, make faces, right? Okay, I can see a little sheep over there. That one's like a face going sideways with a skull with its mouth open, right? Sideways right there. Okay, remember, if you're older like me, then you would see, okay, like that thing looks like a dog or a pig over there, right? With the ears on top, right? And the nose and the mouth at the bottom, big body. Okay. Remember those days. Those were real. But now you're watching television, right? What do you think that's real? Remember, it's through the digital interface. It's all these stories, and it's all these things that make this reality feel real, but it's not. It's because everything that's coming on the television or coming through basically on wireless technology is scaring the living bejesus out of you, okay? The Jesus out of you. The feeling that you, okay, are not divine. Remember, 75,000 miles of hose in this dream machine. What does that mean? Because I dream my hand to do it. Remember, the mind avatar doesn't have a form, but it inhabits this physical avatar, this God instrument, right? And nobody knows what it is. You can cut it open. Nobody knows what it is. Look, we named the bicep, the anterior shoulder, right? The delts, the upper chest, the lower chest, the abdominals, okay? We named all these things, the beard, the nose, the eyes. We don't know what the eyes are. Remember, they're the best video cameras in this world. What is real? Okay, my eyes, again, see only refractions of light. I can't see in the dark for a reason. It's because my biophysiology won't let me. So it must be that I'm from the light. And you see what's going down on this place right now, right? That the dark wants to show itself to you. It wants you to stay in a box in the dark, right? It wants you to wear sunglasses every day to be a blasphemous to the sun, okay? As what you can say of God. It's what it is. Sun's not good for you? Close down the beaches. Okay, take away your sunlight, take away any type of sociality. Remember, we, in order to be healthy, in order to, even though we're not real, because we only fight over our perceptions and our perspectives, right? But at least we need sociality. If you don't have sociality, guys, and this is where I'm going to show you, what makes me feel so good is to be able to give care to those things, okay, that don't really have a program. I'm programming the sheep in my little pen on down there, my girls. I'm programming them that I'm the nice guy, because they wouldn't even come up to me before. Remember, they're scared. We just took them from their family. And now it's not even been 2 weeks, and they're my best friends. They're my children. They come up and kiss me, okay? They know Daddy's coming, and they're all going to run when I go down there, versus before they all ran away. Okay, so think of our civilization as sheep, okay? I took them from their other house, remember, away from their mothers and fathers. And they have intact programs, right? They eat all bloody day. They know what to eat. They know what not to eat. They know how to nest. They know how to not have sex, but mate. They know how to feed their children. They know how to protect their children. And they didn't have to think about it. They live in the now. They are real. See, we have a neonatal cortex, just so you know, guys, okay? Just so you know. Remember, cows, animals, they don't know what death is. They don't worry about tomorrow. They don't worry about yesterday. They may learn from yesterday, but they don't have a neonatal cortex to be able to ask the question, what breathes me? How does this work in my hand when I do this? How do I play the piano with my eyes closed and it still does it? Okay, neonatal cortex can ask questions, critical thinking. They learn by experience. We also learn by experience. But you can see, if I beat you down all your life, remember when I was a child, it was nuclear bombs, hide under the table, the world, the Cold War, this one's going to kill this one, the whole world's going to blow up. Then AIDS came. Oh, then the swine flu came. Then Ebola came. Okay? It's what it is. And this scars everyone. Yes, it does. Remember, these are experiences. It scars you. And just to mention this too, because I don't even want to say it, okay, the letters or anything, because it's all, again, this is all social engineered, guys. What matters most in the world? What do you think? What matters most? Your bank account? Your date you're going to have tonight, and see if you can get some, right? What matters most? Okay, well, especially if you have a child, you'll go ahead and find out that what matters most are the children. And if you don't have children right now, then what matters most is yourself. That's the difference. You don't think so? Remember, you've been denied. And you know who you are, guys. Why didn't you have any children? Why? Because the system doesn't want you to. Okay? It makes it so you got to go ahead and, well, not raise your children. Now you have to have somebody else raise your children. Remember, this is all engineering. Depopulation? No, it's just population control. Forget about depopulation. That's another story. That sounds negative, right? But population control, it's okay. Remember, Gil Bates went ahead and said on one of his TED Talks, right? If we use the vaccines, right, effectively, we can lower the population rate by 10 to 15%. The Georgia Guidestones, right, 322, 1970, look that one up. In the 12 languages that they put in there, guys, we told you, we're going to bring balance. Those big, huge stones in the middle of Georgia in the federal park. And federal means 33, guys, in numerology. Okay. So does Goyim, so does police, okay? So does a lot of words that were sort of made up, okay, to go into the English language as codes and coding. But anyways, look, it's real simple. We are an engineered species. We don't have any real intrinsic, okay, species memory. We don't. Survival is not. That's just in everybody, because if you want to play this game here, you're right, you got to go ahead and survive every day the rest of your life. And it wasn't so much for the females until basically they took that away and made it so now you got to be slaves like the guys. No children, no beautifying your house, loving your precious cargo, which are your children. Again, what matters most are the children. Very sensitive subject. And if you haven't had a child, what matters most is you. Most likely. Not everybody. But when you have a child, it's your precious cargo. It's just what it is, biologically and ethereally connected. Yes, you are. So what matters most in this reality? It's not really the people. Remember, the people are the problem. And if you really look at this, just real quick here, just to go on the subject here, if you look at this from not the view that you're taking right now, which is personal, okay? Maybe even a group, our family, whatever, it's personal. But if you looked at it from maybe the 33,000 foot view, right? 33, from their view, and you look down, you would see that most of the disease to Gaia, remember Gaia, the earth, the water, the fire, the air, the ether, Gaia, the special spirit here, okay, that gives us everything and everything. We're supposed to take care of it. But you would see that the earth humans are not following the rules, even if they're told to go into the direction that they should. Still following something that you know that's not right is still going against God, right? And what is this fight that we have right now? It's a war, okay, spiritual war on God's children, all the animals, all the weather warfare, all the food, all the fires everywhere. It's a fight between not just good and evil. Remember, Gaia's good. Okay, evil breaks down Gaia, and those that break down Gaia put a D in front of it, and what do you get? Little devils. The devils are doing their evil. If you take something, you must replace it. You don't just take it. Okay, that's just being a parasite. Did you put anything back? Think about it. The human race, just like in the Matrix again, remember, Agent Smith says to Morpheus, I've been studying your kind for some time. And you think you're mammals. You think that you're mammals. You really do. But you're really not that at all. You know what you are? You're what I sort of been studying also, which is so-called a virus. And a virus is nothing more than what Agent Smith says, is it goes from town to town and city to city and does nothing more than what it does, destroy. And move on and do it again and do it again. It's a disease, and we are here to cure the disease. So look at it at that level. So you can see, guys, we're not naturalists. We're not really taking care. In order for me to be able to take care of Mother Gaia, I must also take care of Mother Gaia's children, right? And really see how they live and how they are at peace with themselves. They're at peace. Yes, they are. And if they're out in the wild, remember, something's trying to eat them. They're not as peaceful as you think. I protect them in this place. We have double fences here. We don't have alligators, lions, pumas, bobcats. Okay? So they don't have to worry about that. But we protect them no matter what, from the pigs, from getting in here. We still protect them. Okay, so let's go down and see my little children. After 2 weeks of indoctrination, of me being good to them, look at how good they are to me. And I could have spent the last 2 weeks and scared the heck out of them all the time, or the hell out of them, right? Instead of give them the heaven every time I come down. Heaven, I give them sweet cob. Heaven, I feed them. I talk to them, okay, like little children, like my little babies. They hear that voice from me, the child, innocent voice. Can't say, hey, how you doing, baby? That don't work. Okay, it's using your throat chakra to get what you want in this world. So, you know, again, right now the children are being engineered. Just like if I had these brand new, you know, they're only 3-month-old little baby sheep, right? And if I scare them every time I see them, try to whip them, try to catch them, try to do whatever it is, every time they see me, they go, oh shit, okay, Mass is here. He's here to do something to us. I don't like him. Versus now, okay, and this is what's happening to the children, guys. Masks, okay, put your diaper on your face, put your muzzle on your face. What did you say? I can't hear you. Again, it takes critical thinking to know a lot of things. Again, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Believe what you want. Remember, Nixon tells everybody, 1972, right? If the American people see it on the TV, then they'll believe it. It's true. You don't think so? Again, remember, look, Fox News, okay? Gematria, 666 News. Does that make sense? Remember, Kawinky Dinky, maybe. Okay, remember, they are everywhere, just like in the Matrix, but they are nowhere at the same time. It's because you can't see. Remember, these so-called, as they want to maybe call them, I don't know what to call them, they're called the Satanists, right? The fallen angels. And they've been controlling this reality for a long time. And they want us to know right now that we own you, people. Okay? Like Ramses, okay? And Moses. Moses says, let my people go, and Ramses says, over my dead body. Okay? Let them go so they need not be slaves any longer, but no Ramses, the snake, right? Says, no way, Jose. If I let them go, then I'll kill them because they're mine, right? I'm not going to give them freedom. Maybe because you're working for a demon, and all of those slaves that make this heart energy of fear, doubt, uncertainty, cortisol levels raised, and all the things that basically may feed a race that is not able to be seen by your eyes, called the demonic realm. Is that real? Think about it. Do you think the demonic realm is real? So think of the demonic realm as a realm that is not having form. It has no form, right? It's formless. And in order to play in this world, remember, you have mind parasites. Yes, you do, guys. You have physical parasites. Watch our videos on that, on parasites. They're all experimentation. See if you can get rid of Satan's little creatures inside your bellies, guys. You don't think you have them again. There's nothing to say. If you have body fat, remember that. You're infected with yeast, mold, fungus, candida, and that feeds on sugar. And that's just the way it is. Believe it or not, right? Starve it of its fuel. What is that? Sugar and processed carbs. And if you're really possessed, remember the demonic realm owns you if you watch horror films. And you know it's not real, right? It's not real, but you're watching the television, the television, or you're at the theater, and you, of course, are da-da-da, and they scare you with all the clips and everything. Remember, they're masters of illusion. Hollywood, 33. Okay? Masters of illusion. And you feel, even though it's not real, you paid your 20 bucks, right? It used to be 50 cents when I used to go. You pay your 20 bucks, you sit down with the rest of the scared people, and only if you could see the demonic realm above you. Why? Is because we put you there, people. All of you people are in sin. You're watching things you shouldn't watch, and you're feeling, okay? You're feeling its power. You are in fear, doubt, uncertainty. Okay, everybody's in, why? How about you produce certain things in your body, certain chemicals produce certain feelings produce certain chemicals, and maybe this realm, okay, got to think of it deep, guys, this realm feeds off you at night. You got nightmares? Well, quit watching horror films, quit watching pornographic. Remember, if you're watching that, remember, you got a problem in your head, you're already scarred. Stop it. Stop it. Ask yourself the reason, why would you want to look at that? And every woman that you look at, remember, you could never make love to them. There's no way. No way. Okay? And they're teaching children, again, what's most precious? Okay? The children's lives matter most. Why? Because they're teaching them now a bunch of weird stuff. Anal sex and all weird stuff that they should not be introduced to. There's no reason to. But remember, Satan's sex is demonic. SS, okay? Satan's sex. And it's not love. God's love, okay? It's different, okay? Loving someone versus effing someone. Parasitically, in fact. Parasitically. I got mine, baby. Get yours. Because I was possessed, and right now, it's not that I can't do any more. It's just that for some odd reason, the spell's broken, and I gotta go. I got things to do. Yeah, I know, because you were under the spell. And remember, they were feeding on you, feeding off your ecstasy, your sin, your sorrow, your sadness, your shame, your guilt. Okay, and there's lots of things. Remember, your children are watching. Remember, Disney, 666. Satanists are everywhere, right? Maybe it's coinky dinky. Doesn't matter. Beauty and the Beast, remember, it's not something that I want to teach my child, do you? That beautiful baby, you can have sex, not love, sex with that beast? Really? Really? Okay. Anyways, this has been going on, like I said, for a long time, but it's behind the scenes. You can't see. It's because you weren't programmed to see. But once someone shows you, you start to look away, you start to turn away, because remember, the New Age religion, the New Age religion tells you to turn the other way, turn the cheek. Don't look at that because it'll manifest in your life. No, look at it so you can extinguish it in everyone's life. If everybody sees what you're not supposed to see, because evil, remember, wants you to cower, it wants you to go away. All it wants is just like the old meme, okay? In order for demons, okay, in order for the criminals to take effect and take over the system, okay, good men must do nothing. And you know what happens when you do nothing? It's because you're just confused. You don't know what the truth is. And this is where you get the info wars, right? Everybody's trying to tell you what's going on. And everybody's taking orders, remember, from the highest source, which right now is what? Who's the highest source that's giving all the orders in the system right now? Remember, the United States is out of what you'd call the Constitution-wise, because Mr. Trump went ahead and gave, the United States to national emergency, right? So what happens when there's a national emergency? That means all business changes. Constitution, rights, just things change. And we give that power to who? You guys know? Okay, the FEMA, right? The Federal Emergency Management Act. And when you have this all over the world, now you have a worldwide pandemic. You've heard them say that many times. And when there's a worldwide pandemic, who's in charge of all the world? United Nations, right? And they tell you right on their website, New World Order, because remember, from maybe the 33,000 mile view, Maybe the humans are a parasite. Maybe this place needs to be saved from the people. They call themselves Earth humans. Think of this yourself, guys. I want you to just think about this yourself. Are you a parasite to this place, or are you aiding into something that is something positive that this world will embrace? Are you part of the evil, right? Which means that you become the devil, the little devil. Or are you part of the good, which means maybe you become part of, remember, take away an O. Maybe you're a little demigod now instead of a little devil boy or girl. And you don't even know it. That's the best part. Remember, taking all these synthetic chemicals you call pharmaceuticals, right? Those are synthetic petrochemicals. Doctors don't know what they do. Okay. Drug companies probably don't either, but they know some of the things that they do. But all chemicals, remember, accumulate in the body, and if they accumulate in the body, then you know that it's not good for you over time. They may help you with certain substances, situations, but I can tell you this, consistency is not good. Remember, these things accumulate in your system. So what is real? Okay. That you're poisoned every day, right? From the sky, from the water, and that goes deep from the sky. Yeah, not only from pollution from everything, but also from aerosols. And if you don't know what they are, well, again, there's nothing to say, nothing to do. All you can do is watch the show, right? Watch the show. Watch the show. Anyways, let's go down. Okay, you ready, Hodo? Let's go for a ride. Okay. Whew, the sun is bright out there. Okay, here we go. Shut the door. Take the brake off, got one hand going. Okay, you guys, you want to come? The duckies are going to come too. What's up, Hodo? You okay in the shade? Okay, here we go. We're going down to see my girls. Bye! And I've got one of the sheep in here. Is Dr. Mari and I and a couple other people went ahead and bottle fed her. Bye! Hi, sweetie. Okay, and she's my little baby. And so I brought her down here because we don't have any other sheepies. And so she's got all her brothers and sisters. Oh, everybody's running here. There you can see. What's up, guys? Bye! Okay, these are the most grounding, enjoyable animals. Okay, any animal. Any of them. Look, Hodo. Enjoyable. Here, let's go. There we go. He wants to go on the rail. What do you think, Hodo? Check it out. What do you think? What do you see? They're not as pretty as me, he says. Look at all my colors. Look, I got the rainbow on me, but pretty close over there. Look at all those colors. Even Sheila's got the white, got green everywhere. And look, here comes the boys. They're running down here. Come on, boys. Come on. And everybody's so cute. And they know I'm their god. Okay, look. Hi, guys. Bye. Okay, let me take this tripod off. Yeah. Hey, Sheila. All right. We got a little food here. Bah! We've got some sweet cob in there. And I got some wawa for them. And I got another bucket on top, so I can handle them, because if not, they'll knock the bucket over if I need 3 hands. Hi, babies. Ho, ho, ho. Everybody's so happy, 'cause Daddy's here. Hey, sweeties. Bye. Need 2 hands. Ah. Bye. Okay, there we go. This is the best thing that I do every day. Hi, Sheila. Hi, sweetie. Okay, best thing I do every day is give these guys a little love. Especially this little one right here. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. I mean, look at everybody. Not even any food yet. And everybody loves their daddy already. Give me a kiss. Hi, sweeties. Look, smell your daddy. So they know my smell now, right? Okay, here we go. You want some of this? Okay. There you go. I like to give Sheila first, though. I feed them by hand here, though. But she's the elder, and she gets fed first. Everybody else wants some, huh? And they take over. Here you go, Sheila. Come over here. Okay, girls, let's give everybody some. Come here, Sheila. There we go, Sheila. Oh, that good, Sheila. Now, I usually give her a massage. I touch everybody. Okay, let me just put it down for a sec. Touch everybody. Now she runs away because everybody's putting their head in there. Okay, there we go. What's up, your babies? There's your babies. Everybody loves your daddy. Okay. Okay, let me get my hand in there. Watch out, sweeties. There we go. Who wants some? Oh, that's good, huh? There you go. This is my favorite. This is a little baby. It looks like a little deer. Hi, Tweety. Oh, it's your baby. Give your kiss. There you go. Come on, Sheila. She likes to eat out of the bucket. What's the matter, Sheila? Here, you want some? Here you go, Mama. She's still a little scared, that one. Here, you want to try? Be the first time she ever did, though. Okay, so let me put some over here. Look at these guys. And they're my little, again, I could be mean to these guys, right? And they would not come up to me because they know I'm going to be mean. But since I'm giving them God love and not giving them evil trickery, right? Every time I see them, I shock them or do something crazy, right? Okay, let's give them a little bit of food there. A little bit here. Because we got too many girls. Okay, Sheila. There you go, sweetie. And like I said, I usually massage her and everybody. Yeah, that's good, huh? Okay, let's put some over here for you guys. Come on. So this is the best therapy that anybody could have, is just by taking care, seeing the genius, the beauty. Remember, give them love, so shall you reap the love. Look, reap the love. Right, sweetie? Here you go. Sheila. Here you go, sweetie. Sheila. You'll reap the love. And I spread everybody around. She hurt her leg over there on transport, so she's not doing so good. And we're just building them a nice little shaded area over there in case we get some bad weather. And yeah, this is what grounds me and makes me feel like I'm human, right? Is to really see things that are real. And I love them and they love me right back. Right, sweeties? Because they were all wild. No one really spent a time like this with you, because just a lot of companionship, and it takes time for them to love you and win you over, right? There you go, sweetie. Oh, that's your baby. There's your babies. Yeah, that's good girls, huh? There you go. There you go. Okay, this is the little male here. We got one male, and he's getting bigger. Right, buddy? Okay, so what makes you feel good? That's a question you should ask. What is real? Things that are real will make you feel good. Look, the grass is real. Okay, look, grounding to the ground. This is real. It makes you real. Walking on cement in a city makes you not real. It makes you, so you're going away from, you can say God. And what's God? All the real things. The things that don't need to go to school. Things that don't believe in money, paper, plastic, and numbers. They don't believe in Buddha or Krishna or Lord Orion or Jesus Ananda Ben Hur. They don't believe in any of the politics. They don't believe in, all his story and all the complication in this world, when everything is beautiful when you respect everything. And you can say that God gave us everything, the Creator gave us everything here, and all the most beautiful designed things, even from an ant. Beautiful design, right? Okay, to a shark, the cleaners of the world. Okay, these are the things. And I can put goats in here, and none of them will have babies with the goats. Okay, they're not capable unless I, of course, take the semen from a goat and do it myself. What is your baby? You want some more? This is a little sweet girl right there. Look at how sweet she is. Oh, she baby. Oh, the baby. This sweetie. This is sweetie. Yeah, and this is the way I talk with them, because they're like my little children, right? And they're always going to be my little children, even when they grow up. Shoot, I'm 60 years old, and I'm still a little child to my dad. He's 84, right? Getting a scratch there? Come here. Let me see you. Come here, Sheila. Let me see Sheila. There's my Sheila. So this is what will make you happy, I guarantee, is to go in nature. And to be able to be retuned back to the earth. Living in the city, of course, is not something that's, really good to do for a long time. It's because it takes you away from things that are real. Remember, the city is real, but it's man's world. This is God's world right here. And all we have to do is respect God's world. Right, Hodo? Show him those wings. All you gotta do is respect God's world. Can you show me your wings? Huh? Respect God's world. Take care of the creatures. Take care of the place that you live on. Look, cut the lawn. Take care of everything. Look, I'm gonna go feed the blue and golds up there. My two boys. And they got a lot of food on there. They got some cheese, some sunflowers, some organic cookies, some organic little chips they like to crunch, and a little bit of banana. Okay? We've lost our ways and started to want to live in the city. Why? It's because opportunity was there. It's because the system, member, started to put its paralyzing grip on society. It makes sure that you can never really sort of retire from this disease, right? Even when you die, they take 50% of your stuff if you don't set it up right? Just like in the Matrix again, Neo, Morpheus says, you have been born into bondage, okay? A prison that you cannot see, feel, hear, or touch. Remember, it's a mind prison. And part of the mind prison that we have, just to let you know, guys, you do have a pineal gland, and the pineal gland is the interdimensional gland. It's the gland that sits between both of these hemispheres of your brain. And this pineal gland, with sodium fluoride and other compounds, will calcify and make it so it will not work, and that secretes the dimethyltryptamines, of course, is called DMT, which is the dream molecule of your own brain. But it's illegal, remember, to hold any type of entheogenic compound that'll make you dream, even though your body produces it. And all the plants that you see around me right now produce this weird stuff. The dream molecule, right? So this whole place is a dream. It's a simulation. Just think of that. Again, do you really think that these animals think of death? Okay, they do have fear. It's only if I give it to them, right? Or if something gives it to them. But they don't worry about anything. And this is why you can get peace. It's because these are the only things that have peace in this world. Humans, again, are a mind disease. They believe everything just about they're told or shown on the television. Remember, the tell-a-vision. This country's going to bomb this country and this constantly in conflict. But again, what's the question? Why is the question? That's the big question. Why? Could it be possible, again, that there's a demonic realm here? There's no need for anybody to suffer here. But if there's some other dimensional energy that you can't see, feel, hear, or touch, remember, beyond the matrix that you can see, maybe you're feeding them. And this is why you're possessed. Remember, why do you masturbate 5 times a day? Ask yourself that. Why do you do the things you know you shouldn't do? Ask yourself that. This is part of the possession. Remember, a possessed soul, okay, from a demonic realm cannot even tell it's possessed because it's seamless. Just watch what you do. Look back in your life and see all the crazy, stupid stuff that you've done. Remember, under the spell means that I'm going to either spell words and write them in cursive, right, to write the curse to you, but it's better now because I can speak the spell, right, and that's even good. But I have also, let's say they have technology to be able to make it so the spell stays in your mind. So when you watch horror films, guys, why do you have nightmares after that? Just remember that. I stopped watching horror films like 20 years ago when I watched this one weird movie, okay? And I had nightmares for like 2 weeks. Why do you think you're scared during it? You're opening up the realm of this place to feed. So when you're in a theater, like I said, and everybody's scared inside there, congregating together, what do you think? You've got yourself a demonic realm there that's feeding and attaching to yourself seamlessly. Remember, they feed and they take house. The physical demons, remember the physical parasites that live in your body? Body fat's a physical demon. You don't like it? What is the definition of a demonic creature? Something that is similar to a parasite, but worse. Has no function in your body at all. Do you think you being 30 pounds plus overweight gives you any function at all? It shows, okay, to anybody that can see that there's something there that's bothering you. You eat too much is because maybe you don't feel too good too much. And the more you eat, the better you feel, right? So every time you don't feel good, what do? You eat more. And what kind of food do you eat more? That's the best part. The stuff that the demons feed off of, right? It's not blood, okay? Sugar. Processed carb, all this dead food that you're putting in your body, which means you need parasites that eat the dead food, okay? And that's carbohydrates. That's all these different types of fibers. Again, I don't have fiber in my diet anymore. I've cut out all plants. Okay, what is real? Remember, I don't know what to eat. I have to figure it out. And I'm on, well, I feel, not the last diet, but basically I'm at a place right now where I've healed my gut. From 10 years worth of BS, from vegan, vegetarian, okay, eating all these oxalates I didn't even know I was eating, and all the kale and the cacao, okay, all the beets, all the different foods that were super high in oxalates, these little sharp crystals, okay, that give people kidney stones, gallstones, arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis, a whole bunch of different things in your body, okay? Don't like oxalates. They accumulate in your joints, they accumulate on you. And that's why you see old guys, right? Okay, they start walking like, you know, a pillar of salt. Their body's all stiff. It's because you have oxalate poisoning. Okay, think of it. So I'm taking a break from oxalates. I'm taking a break from glyphosate. It's in all the plants, right? Taking a break from any nuts, seeds, grains I never ate before anyways. And if I did have some pea soup or some lentils or whatever it is, did give me bloody stomach ache and gas, feel like I'm bloated. I don't want that. It doesn't taste that good for me to suffer for 3 days. Sorry. And if I have, let's say, some type of like lentil soup 3 days in a row, I can't go to the bathroom. I got blood in my stools again. Why? Because it irritates my intestinal tract so much. Anyways, what is real? It's what you feel that your perspective can handle. Okay? It's what your perspective can handle. That's how it works. It's the beliefs that you have intertwined with your experiences, intertwined with your friends' perceptions, perspectives. Okay? Their thoughts. Their indoctrinated mind. And a lot of us don't think we have an indoctrinated mind. Shoot, if you go to medical school, guys, what do you think you're learning over there? Guidance physiology, it's all theory. No one knows how the kidney works, no one knows how the eyeball works, no one knows how anything works, really. We can watch it, we know if we do this, this will happen, if we do this, this will happen, take this out, and maybe da-da-da-da-da. Okay, remember, the God machine is self-organizing. It fixes itself when it's not poisoned itself. So remember, I poisoned myself with all the lectins and oxalates, remember, and I thought that was real. Remember, what is real? I thought that was real. Me trying to figure out if I could be, and I thought I could, be an herbivore. I owned a superfood company, remember, I'm having all the blue-green algae, I'm having all these things, okay, to see if I can not eat any flesh, any animal products. Worked for a while, but as it does for some people, remember, it's just a fast, guys, and that's all veganism is. It's a fast, and in time, you will be malnourished, okay, at least 99% of you. And in time, let's say 7% of you will be ex-vegans. Why? It's because it was just a fast. It wasn't a sustainable lifestyle. It's a spiritual fast. That's what it is. Okay? And so my mind right now is way different. It used to be the materialistic mind, right? It was to be able to get more and more and more and more and more, and who dies with the most toys wins, right? That's just what it is. That's the materialistic mind. The spiritualistic mind, it doesn't want to kill anything. It doesn't want to hurt anything. Remember, it's just a mind, and it's controlling. The materialistic mind controls the body. The survival mind controls the body. Remember, it tortures it, all these different layers. The spiritual mind, you think it's doing the body any good? It's good for a short period of time, like I said, to be able to fast from a lot of things. But malnourishment is evident. Okay? Evident in me, it's evident in basically the thousands of people that tried veganism. Someone sent me a question the other day on YouTube that said, hey, what do you think of Game Changers? I said, all propaganda. Remember, they want you to be weak. Why? It's because you're easier to manage, right? The herd's easier to manage when you eat a lot of soy, when you have a lot of flax. Watch the video I did called Estrogen-Fed Society. Okay, because we're an estrogen-fed society. Like I said, all you got to do, guys, is do the test. Do the booby test. I show you in that one over there. Remember, if you've got areolar tissue, if you've got little lumps on your boobies there, okay, you've been estrogenized. If you've got small testes for a guy, sorry, guys, you've been estrogenized in a variety of ways. Could be from wireless, could be from xenoestrogens, chemical estrogens, could be from the food you're eating that were designed to have high estrogen. Maybe it's the weed you're smoking, remember? High level estrogen. Okay, why do you think they want everybody to smoke weed, to smoke cannabis, to smoke, you know, the Mary Jane? Why? They want you to smoke their specific species. Yes, they do. So if you want to grow in Hawaii here, you have to grow their seed. You can't grow your own. And what kind of seed is that? Could it be possible that those seeds are highly estrogenic? Because our job, remember, as the sheep herder, remember, I'm the sheep herder right here behind me, and I can castrate everybody there physically. I can go ahead and feed them what I want and such to give the desire that I need. If I have 5 males, right, I castrate all of them but one, because I don't need any more males than that. Why? It's because all they do is they have testosterone and they want to protect, okay? They have energy beyond, okay? Estrogen just makes you, remember, feel. It makes you think. It makes you feel. It doesn't make you do anything. It makes you sometimes be a biatch, right? Because you're constantly, I don't feel good. I know, you're on your period. So men, that's going to happen to you too. Again, is that real for you? What is real? Your physiological system, your hormone system has been damaged. Yes, it has. Remember, the job here is to be able to slow down the population and or thin it out a little bit, right? And why? It's because, like I said, if you took the 33,000 mile view, you'd see that the Earth humans, okay, could probably, you know, help change a lot of things, but most of the places are too broken. They just are. Okay, remember, we're trading places right now from the Piscean constellation. Ended 2012 at least, the Gregorian calendar. Who knows the exact years, doesn't matter, it's just ideas. But you can see it's in full swing. Agenda 2021. Okay, the change of times. And if you haven't seen the video Endgame, that's a good one for you to see. Just explains a little bit more. But we are changing games right now. Remember the new, okay, the Great Reset. Okay, reset the table. You hear it from all the ones that basically control everything, right? Because this place is out of order, isn't it? It's just out of order. And do you want to keep this world the same way it is, guys? Yeah, and just like it says on the Georgia Guidestones, they want to bring it down to 500 million people. Remember, in the 50-year anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones was 3/22/2020. As the anniversary light, COVID started 3/11/2020, didn't it? And in 2019, it started March 11th too. Excuse me, in 1919, right? March 11th. Is it hearsay? I don't know, is that real? Kawinky dinky? Is there a 100-year cleansing just to be able to keep this place at bay? Because remember, we breed like sort of like cockroaches, and certain species of people breed a little bit more like, I don't know, like fish, right? With a lot more babies than even cockroaches. So what do? In order for me to manage my own herd, like I said, I have to be the farmer of the dell. And if everything's cool, everything's cool. But when I have a bunch of sick animals and the sick animals are destroying other things, remember, it's a mental problem most people have. It's mental. The homeless people I've talked to, they're mental problems. No one wants to work with them. Why? Because they got mental problems. Sitting there jerking and, you know, making all these weird, snappy movements. They got heavy metal poisoning. They probably have poisoning from, remember, most of them are vets I talked to, and they got free health insurance, and they're on like 7 to 15 medications. I ask them, here you go. Hey, here's 10 bucks. Can I talk to you for like 10 minutes, buck a minute, just to ask you a couple questions? I just want to see, you know, what was your life before this? And tell me a little bit about it, okay? And most of them are veterans, and they're broken. You saw things, you don't sleep anymore, right? So you're taking all these sleeping pills. Why? It's because you have PTSD. And why? It's because it's still in your mind, right? It's still feeding on you. And everything that you see, remember, all the movies that you see a lot of times are what? They're fear-induced. Remember, drama, people cheating on their wives, okay, doing weird stuff, okay, on the movies, pushing you to see all these people being burnt on Game of Thrones and heads cut off and whatever it is. Okay, that's real to your mind, just to let you know. See, I'm real to you right now, but even though I'm not, but it's real to your mind through the AI interface because I'm just a digital format. Remember, all my words are vibrations, and it's going in here with all these different pixels, and I'm just using my phone on airplane mode now, and I'll upload it, and it'll fly all over the air. People are going to watch this. 50–60% of the people that watch, okay, videos are on their phones. So what's that about? That means all that information has to fly through the air. Is that real? Yeah, it is. But again, it's Satan's technology, right? It's not technology, it's technocracy. So watch the wireless, guys. Because it is real, but it's not. Because everything you're doing on that is just fake dopamine. Remember, you're pressing messages and hearts and likes and putting all your smileys and all these things on there. That's not a real interface. So if you want to feel good about yourself one more time, I want you to go ahead and go to a farm. Go to a place that basically you can just sit on the side of the road, even watch a couple horses, feed them a little bit of grass. They'll eat the grass out of your hands. Why? Because something special. It's better than the stuff on the ground, right? Okay, so that will help you ground. It'll help you ground. That's how it works. And if you ground yourself, look, I'm grounding myself to the ground here. Because once you're in the city, you unground yourself, and what happens is everything that's ungrounding you is not real. What is real? Again, everything in the city is not real. It's real, but it's not because it's not good for your reality. How about that? Okay? You think the wireless is good for your reality? You think walking in rubber tennis shoes is good for your reality? You think the massive amount of air pollution and noise pollution, da 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 da, beep 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 beep, okay, you think that helps your peace? Nature will give you the peace that you're searching for. Remember, we're all searching as we get older for one thing. Not just quiet, peace and quiet, but tranquility. Okay? Peace and quiet is a beautiful thing. It's because we can slow down the monkey mind and watch those that don't have a neonatal cortex. Look, they don't have a neonatal cortex. We have been cursed to have one of these cortexes, which makes us think too much, especially if you put too many things on your mind. Okay, like the way you need to dress, the stupid plastic boobs that you put on. Why? Because they told you to. The Botox you put on. Why? Because they told you didn't feel, good. That's why. Okay, all the tats you put on your body, poisoning yourself. Because you didn't know it had poison in it, right? What do you think the tints are? Mercury, cobalt, all different weird stuff that's in there, okay? Why would you deface your body? Is because maybe you don't understand it's a God instrument, and that would be like you writing on your house with spray paint, a bunch of gang members spray painting stuff, okay? To your own house. Why would you put those tats on your body? Remember, most of them are satanic symbols. Yes, they are. All the skulls and all the weird butterflies. What do you think all these things mean? It means that you've been possessed in many ways. And maybe you took an oath to be possessed because you wanted fame and fortune, okay? Yes, you did. You wanted all the fame and fortune, right? all the hand signals, whatever it is. I need another hand. Okay. All the hand signals that you, go ahead, even this one, right? Hi. Okay, all the hand signals. Okay, two fingers up, right? Two devil horns. 666, right? 6, 6, and 6. There you go. Remember, there's an esoteric world, which of course is the world of the occultists, which means they are the ones that tell you about what they want you to know in the exoteric world. And the exoteric world is an outside world. It is the world that basically has been pulled over your eyes. Again, like Morpheus says, it's the world that's been pulled over your eyes. Remember, you've had amnesia, and you only know what they've told you. And if you went to school, you believe. B-E. Okay, what's the middle of that? L-I-E. Believe. Lie. Theory. Okay, theater. And if you, of course, like I said, paid for that stuff, I feel for you, man. I really do, because it's hard to unpack all that stuff, especially when you got the wool pulled over your eyes. Yes, you did. Oh, string theory. Really? You can't even figure out the physics that is real on this place. Because remember, everything is unknowable in the mystic's mind. The mystery. Everything is unknowable here. What is the wind, right? I feel the wind in my hair. Look. Okay, what is this? What is it? It's silent. I only hear it when it touches things. Remember, you can't see it. It's invisible. It's formless. The sun, what is it? They say it's a helium giant, but what is it? I can see it, but it's right here too, and I can't see it because it makes all of this stuff illuminate. And when the sun goes down, right, I can't see any of this stuff, is because that's what lets me see. Another formless energy. Okay, Earth. No one knows anything about the Earth. Oh, it's a nickel core. Really? And you went down there to go check it out. Oh, and you have fancy instruments to go down miles. You've only went ahead and drilled supposedly, what, 8 miles deep, and you can't get any further? Okay, whatever. A lot of good stories. Remember, a lot of good stories. 60 million a day, NASA. Right. Anyways, a lot of good stories. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you come up to see your daddy? Hi, babies. Okay. Yeah, that's my sweeties. Hi, babies. Coming to smell daddy, huh? Aw, that's babies, huh? That's good babies. They're such sweeties. Hi, sweetie. Look at her right there. This is the sweetest one. This is my little girl. And she would never come up to me. She was so scared when she came here, because remember, she's away from her mom and she's so small. And I feed her because she can't get into the feed bin because everybody's too big. So Daddy gave her all by hand. And I rubbed her, gave her massages, and she really loved me now. She really loved me. And Toto did one. They all love their daddy now. And I sit down just like I'm right here. I sit down on the ground. And they're curious. They want to come. Here you go, baby. But otherwise, again, look, they're programmed to eat all day. They're herbivores. You are not an herbivore. You can never eat grass and turn into that, really. Remember, these are special animals. Okay? Herbivores have a special gut to take this biomass with a bunch of fiber and a bunch of crap that means nothing to us because can't break it down. It's got phytic acid, it's got all these anti-nutrients. Okay, it does have some qualities, chlorophyll and all these things, but we can only process minimal amounts. These guys are magical beings. Magical. Why? It's because they can convert this biomass into, like my cattle I have in the back, the Black Angus cows. In 1.5 years, they'll be 1,300 pounds, my 2 girls up there, my 2 females. And people go, you're going to eat these things? No, these are the mothers here. I got 1 male and 17 females here. Okay? These are my little children that we're going to have babies. Just so you know, the boys are the only ones that they eat, pretty much. Why? It's because you only need 1 boy. Okay? And they all fight. And you either castrate them and give them to people so they can do lawn mowing like this, or people eat them. And remember, all energy returns itself back to the energy. Look, it's eating this grass, turning it into that energy so it can run around, and then somebody else will go ahead, from a lion to a coyote to a bear, will eat this little baby lamb. These lambs wouldn't last out in the wild a week. You really think these lambs, if you let them go, even if they had a mother, the bears would get them, the coyotes get them. They're lucky if they could live more than 3 months out in the wild. Remember, everything wants to eat the lamb. It tastes so good, and they're so easy to get. Yeah, they run a little bit. They're not made. They're just eating machines. About 160 species of them. Look, just eating machines. I have to cut this grass. They just keep on, as it grows, they just keep on eating and eating and eating and trimming away. Okay, that's enough. We'll see you guys. Again, what is real? Figure it out for yourself. And know that just about everything that you know in your mind is possibly not real. Because why? Because we're socially engineered. And the things that are real in your mind, you really know, are the experiences that you have that you could go ahead and say, I know that's real because I experienced it myself. And I learned from that. And you can learn from movies, you can learn from a lot of things, but if you believe in a lot of stories, again, this is where how do you control the people is never tell them the truth. So help you God, right? That's the way it works. You tell them, Hodo. There's so much to say. There just is. The sun's powerful right now. Okay, anyways, we'll see you guys, and aloha. Can you do a little bit of wing? See if you can. It's too windy, huh? Here, let's give him fingers. He wants to fly. Show him how you fly, Hodo. Woohoo! And we can say goodbye. Okay, guys. Aloha. Again, God, right here. A reflection of God. Who made this bird with the colors and everything? Okay, just look. Remember, if you can't figure this out with your own mind, remember, you've been duped. Yeah, this thing came from algae. Really, 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 really. Look at the paint job. Oh, it just evolved, right? Yeah, it's crawled out of the ocean. Okay, enough. Aloha. We're going to go feed all the other guys. There you go, Hodes. Whew.